Hi, and welcome to another tale from the Northern Irish Railway Network. Much like the town it serves, Holywood railway station has been around for a long time. In fact, it's the oldest railway station in County Down, opening on the 2nd of August 1848. Now, the oldest station that serves County Down, incidentally, is Moira, which opened 7 years before, but that's actually in County Antrim by about 250 feet, so it doesn't count. And anyway, that's one for another video. You'd be hard pressed to tell that Holywood Station is over 170 years old, as, much like its neighbour at Sydenham, it's been refurbished, and I use that word as loosely as I can, so many times that little trace of the original remains. Although, if you go looking for them, there are still a couple of clues to the station's age dotted about, like these old edging tiles, which to be honest I'm disappointed if I don't find these days, plus the walls and the platforms are original. And you can see from this slot in the Bangor platform where the signal box once sat, long since superseded. You may wonder why the tracks at the station are so far apart, and this is because there was originally a middle road or a third set of rails here that allowed trains to run around their coaches or local trains to stay out of the way of those using the main line. Back in the day, the station had a building and a station master living on site, who, like many of his colleagues, was immensely proud of his garden, which provided a bit of much needed colour to an otherwise rather grey and drab seafront. And I am aware of the irony of using a grainy black and white photo to demonstrate my point. But it's colour that would be very welcome amidst all the masonry these days. And the blue of the platform signs is about as good as you're going to get, although this mural of the town attempts to brighten things up a bit. This is the only photo I can find anywhere that shows the front of the original station building. You can see that it was accessible from Hibernia Street and Redburn Square with a simple single-storey station building, not unlike the one built at Ballygown a decade later. But this aerial photo looking towards Bangor gives us a much better idea of the station layout. Firstly, here's the station master's house. Here's his garden, as seen in that other newspaper photo a minute ago. Here is the original 1848 station that was bypassed by the main line in 1865, but was still used as the goods yard and as a siding for trains terminating here. And this is the second station, the one that we know today, in its previous grander form as built by the BHBR, that's the Belfast, Holywood and Bangor Railway. In this photo, taken on the Belfast platform facing towards Bangor, you can just about see the BHBR monogram on the canopy. And here's a better look at the old BCDR station and goods yard, taken from ground level, again looking towards Bangor, that shows the higher level station on the left behind the wall. The goods yard and the station building itself all fell victim to the Ulster Transport Authority's economy drive of the 1950s, and this site is now the station car park. It's also the site of the Holywood bypass, which cut the station off from the rest of the town and obliged planners to build a subway for pedestrian access. Although the station is now a shadow of its former self, the line still serves a lovely part of County Down, and this climb between Holywood and Marino, as well as being slightly scary, has a view across Belfast Lough on a clear day that would have Michael Portillo grabbing his Bradshaws in excitement. I hope you enjoyed this tale from the hometown of Rory McIlroy and Jamie Dornan. If you did, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time.